You're grown. You're grown. You lose a lot of your innocence. And again, breakups are not normal. They're not fun. They don't feel good. If you keep breaking up with people and over again, most people don't become a better person, especially with social media and has all these memes and pages and all these ugly feminist women who preach basically do whatever makes you happy, and which is a different version of Aleister Crowley's "do what thou wilt," meaning that you can do whatever you want, which may at this point don't sound like nothing. But when he was saying it, that was when the world was different. This guy lived in the 1920s and 30s, I believe. That's when the world was different. We had way more rules. There was way more laws about stuff you could and couldn't do, way more stigmas, way more just way more things to establish a civilization or a polite society, I don't know if I'm using that right, but there was way more rules. So someone saying do what you want to do and everything is like, it's at that time he earned the name as being the most evil man. No, I'm sorry, the moniker or the reputation as being the most evil man. Oh, I forgot I was boiling coffee. I'll be right back. The coffee is good. It's good. The coffee is good. Relax. I ain't put no sound effects. I haven't put my soundboard out yet. Relax. I don't know who calling me, man. Calling your boy, man. Oh, I got the Bluetooth on. My bad, y'all. Who bought Blanca? Lost my train of thought again, but again, who else is giving? Because listen, all I see is a bunch of ratchet chicks on evil women reviewing the show. I listen to a lot of y'all. I can't even listen to none of y'all break the show down because y'all break it down from like, it's obvious it's not meant to be an intelligent conversation. It's more like, girl, and usually it's always, again, if it's a woman doing it, most of the time, like, she shits on whoever the guy is. She shits on him almost the whole episode. It's never like a fair thing. Now, except for Troy and Zeruiah, you know what I mean? But hold on, y'all. I think Louis was still cooking.
But I would appreciate it if she can just look beyond the fact of what I did.
So, I think I was saying beforehand that, like, she got with this guy because she thought that, well, for one, he'll always want her. Okay, women like it's kind of weird. I mean, not all the time, but women tend to, in terms of who they get in relationships with, they get in relationships with men that they feel as though is on their level. All right, so I don't necessarily think that she thinks she's going to ascend to no crazy height or nothing like that. But but the way she handled it, the fact that she actually came in to talk to him about it, and she didn't just keep it like, all right, well, I wanted to be insured. It wasn't insured, so I got insured, and leave it at that. Trying to have a whole conversation about keeping him out of jail is crazy. First of all, ain't your job to keep him out of jail? He a grown man. All right. But anywho, let's move forward to Zeruiah. We're gonna just keep it on one couple in this episode. Oh, I'm sorry, on these two couples this episode. Let me find that clip. It's like the last one, I believe. Let's see. Oh, okay. We have one of those.
In 90 days.
Part of being the break. I don't think he on top.
Coexist due to
My behavior yesterday was just unacceptable, but thank God.
All right, let's bring it to right here. I ain't gonna lie. Every time I see her smile, like knowing that she can be so evil, I don't know, man. Look, it kind of creep me out a little bit. Oh, yo, that age gap too. Watch out for that age gap. Listen, whenever you see reverse age gap dating for women and whatnot, yo, watch out. If you a young man, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing, when you young and you still trying to get on your feet, a woman that's 32 is still like around your age. They're not that much older than you. You know what I mean? But they are, in terms of like women years is different. 32 can be like 45 in women years. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like age matters for you because, like, again, age always matters, but it matters more for you because you need to have your ish together. if you're in a relationship. Because whether she say everything is all good or not, yo, almost every time, dudes is always punished for being broke. Because these one of those relationships where, again, where it's more of a mother-son relationship where, you know, where she has authority over him and she can tell him when to drive the car. She can tell him when to get out the car. She can tell him when to get out the house. All right, because again, her name is on the lease. And usually that's what's always going to happen. The woman going to get mad at you and then she's going to try to kick you out. You know what I'm saying? Every man's going through it if you live with this girl. But we're going to play a little more and I got to get to work, man. I can't be late again, man.
I know community day, it was a lot. My behavior yesterday was just unacceptable. But thank God we got the 50 youth to sign up for our program for Project Heal. Although we couldn't celebrate our anniversary, Community Day was still successful. Now we can sign up for the grants that I need to support Project Heal. I'm just hoping that me being there to support you, we could get through this smoothly together. Let's get moving.
It was definitely upsetting that my daughter was brought all the way out here with her grandmother and was not able to see her father due to all the events and everything that was going on.
Coming to get you and Troy. Just give me a few.
We're going back home. I'm getting us a ticket. I'm leaving at 7. I mean, she not staying and we're not coming back.
So hold on. So the camera crew came to the train station to record her talking to him when they couldn't just gave her a ride. Yo, the camera crew of Love at the Lockup, they're godly, bro. They move like gods, like Greek gods. They don't interfere in the affairs of mortal men. So they had a whole conversation. Fragrance in the Morning, Graph Fight by Bath and Body Works, beloved. They actually still got this joint on they like main what do you say? Like roster and whatnot. So people like this one. That's okay to me. That's the Fragrance in the Morning. So before I go, I'm gonna finish this episode when I get home later. Living how Troy's living will make any man go crazy. Okay, he's going to lose his mind. Men cannot be in an environment like, honestly, around 25, but definitely between 30 and 35. It should really bother you as a man if you don't have control over what goes on in your life. You know what I'm saying? Or control over your environment. So, and when I come back, we're going to get to we're going to talk about him and his baby mother, Troy. So I don't know where they're going, but they're going to go meet up, and she's supposed to bring. So this whole thing with it being a struggle to get his daughter over there to spend time with him. And the child's mother, and the way I guess you could say, yo, she's keeping her from her father a little bit. But what it is that what Troy doesn't understand is that, for one, once you have a child with a woman, y'all are kind of always together. Whether she consciously feel like she wants to be with you or not, or wants to be in a relationship, you're kind of always together. Which I've acknowledged that, like, yo, I'm like, well, that's your first dude. I can believe, you know what I'm saying, that maybe you can, really have feelings for me and whatnot. But women aren't really built that way. I mean, it's possible, it can be, but she has to make a conscious effort to move on from the relationship, you know what I mean, and be able to keep her mind focused on what the facts are of her situation. That's how people get caught up and get anxiety and make the wrong decisions, because you're not really on point with in terms of not being emotional, not thinking with your emotions and thinking about your feelings and reminding yourself, because that's why gratitude is important, and always practicing gratitude and try your best to not complain as much. You're going to complain, but you don't want to have a lifestyle, because all you're going to do is basically you're going to see more and more things to complain about. So anyway, I have to go to work. I was like 10 minutes late the other day trying to give y'all this episode. So listen, I love y'all, and we are out. Peace.